What's up, guys? Welcome back to the EG Pot of Thunder with your boy, the young light skin Key Sweat. And to my right is my cousin, my guy, one of my travel partners in crime, D Completo 21, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
My boy David.
What's up, what's up? How's everyone doing tonight?
Say what up to the world. And to my left, your right, my girl, she's a total Betty. Look at those dance moves. She got it going on.
Hey, guys.
And my guy, the Rhode Island runner himself, so prosperous, Jerry D.
Yo,
or Jerry B, technically.
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? So I have a question to start off for you guys, actually. So would you rather, Betty, date someone who you are 2 inches taller than, or the opposite would be the guy is 2 feet taller than you? So you're dating like a person who's 7'3", or you're 2 inches taller than the guy.
I'd rather have them taller than me.
2 feet taller than you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Honestly, if you were to think about it, my roster, they're all been mad tall.
Oh, the roster. Oh shit, you pull out the
Not that I have much of a roster. Not that I have much of a roster, but like the guys that I have been with have been like 6'3" and up.
Oh shit. So guys, if you're not 6'3" and up, you're pretty much out the game.
If you're not in the NBA,
no. They just at least have to be taller than me. I guess if we're talking about like appearance wise.
So shorter, automatically don't even come up to me in the club.
If they're really that, like, if they could be my height,
Chaparrito.
that's like they're chaparrito as fuck. But like, if they're my height and they got like personality as fuck, alright. But if they're way too short for me,
And this is why
you're my
women
buddy.
are single.
You're my buddy. You're my buddy.
And this is why women are single, because the expectations are too high for things that don't matter.
No, but no. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you what.
Oh, dude.
I feel like when it comes to the dating life, people really shit on other people for like having preferences when it comes to appearance. Because at the end of the day, we're human, and it's like, for example, I'm not gonna eat something just because everybody else likes it. Like, this is where I get to have a preference because I get to ingest it. It gets to be a part of me for a long ass time. I'm not gonna eat something just because everybody likes it. I like what I like.
And she doesn't like someone who's shorter than her.
No.
But how is that a deal breaker if they're an inch shorter than you?
Wait. So David, would you date a girl that's taller than you?
I have the opposite side of that.
Kids need height.
I have the opposite side of that.
That's fine.
So say, now the opposite of that is, would you date a girl who is 2 feet shorter than you, or someone who's 2 inches taller than you?
2 inches.
The thing
2
is,
feet shorter than me. That's like.
yo,
She down here, bro.
just for context sake, David's been my boy since college. That's where I met him, and he's always liked women taller than him. So
You like
I'm not a very tall person, but my personality is tall, and you know.
I know, but you're not that chaparrito.
Never mind. I don't have good posture. Okay. I'm 5'7", and my posture is very, it alters.
He,
the height.
So he's really
he wants a
5'9".
dominant girl. He wants a dominant girl.
he's really 5'9", but
Take me out to dinner.
bad posture equates to 5'7".
No, we're one time, bro. We're in the. I think Betty was in the car too. We were going somewhere, and he was like, "I like a girl who wants to knife me." I'm like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Pull the knife out."
No, Betty, you know what this is about. We were
Refresh my memory, please.
talking about somebody, and I was like, "Oh, I like aggressive. If she's not gonna stick a knife out at me and come at me, then I don't want it." And you know exactly like what this is about. Gary, do you know?
I have no clue what y'all talking about, and I cannot validate this.
David likes
conversation.
knife play.
No, but
Let's talk.
He's kind of psycho, so
I
I,
think
can
that's
see where that's
Devon
coming
coming
from.
out right now. That's not
You
David.
gotta
That's
keep it
Devon.
interesting. You have to,
Can't validate
If it's not
this.
interesting, what are you doing? Let's be real.
Valid.
So
We need
wait, so
therapy.
you talk to a girl, she pulled a knife out, and you're like, "Fuck it."
You were like, ooh, I like that.
Maybe, it depends on the distance,
That close?
Like,
6
are
feet.
you really
6
gonna
feet,
use
4
that?
feet. Yeah, he's really gonna do it. Like
It does something to you. You
Wait,
like the spice.
The closer it gets, the more you're
the more
excited.
thrill.
I feel like
Make me
I like
bleed
the
a
thrill
little
too. That's why I like a little bit of toxic because it keeps
A
it
little.
interesting.
You talking about toxic like in the bed, or toxic like fuck you, bitch. Like, don't even text me and that type of shit. Like, what kind of toxic you talking about? Like,
A bit of both.
Okay.
There's a very fine line, though. Very fine line. I can only take so much. Because if you're stealing my peace, it's over. It's
sound like a
over.
slut.
It's over. But I do like a little spice.
I'm
sound like a
convinced.
slut.
I'm really convinced that women like toxic men.
The 100% they definitely do. So I feel like I swear to God, girls like the you just said it. You kind of convinced like my confirm my thoughts. Where girls like the toxic shit. They like to argue. They like the guy who's gonna be. Yeah, they like to argue.
I think at the end of it's entertainment. Like to be toxic, it's like it keeps your mind going and something to dwell on, and it's no matter what, whether it's negative or positive, it's still entertainment to that person.
Yeah.
So that's what keeps them excited. Like they don't know what to expect because this person's toxic.
Until they're pregnant and they ain't got no baby daddy. Oh, my bad. All
Alright, but at the end of the day, nobody likes no vanilla ass person. Because, like, at that
Until
point, our
it's
friends are
needed.
way more interested than that. Like,
What happened? What'd you say?
nobody likes no vanilla ass person.
Yeah.
Like, it just gets boring. It's like, alright, where's the movement?
So you'd rather have a random fight than a nice guy.
No, I definitely want a nice guy.
But where,
But I definitely want somebody who challenges me.
like what,
they
like a
don't-
race? Like, oh, we
I
go
don't
to
want a
track, we're
yes
doing a
man.
400 meter race.
I don't want a yes man. I don't want somebody who like will just because I can be very dominant. I don't want somebody who just if I'm wrong, put me in my place, obviously in private. But yeah, like
No, we want to hear this from a girl's perspective. You're giving that inside information. You know, we have a lot of we've had a lot of male guests so far, so we like having this female side, and we need to know all the juice. We need that tea. We need that tea from She's a Total Betty.
Wait, just to validate from what I hear from her already, she likes a toxic, nice guy. And
I do.
Where's that fine? Well, I feel like all right. Let's hear from Devon.
This is a question for Betty. Future or Russell Wilson?
I
Too
don't
close to
listen to
me.
neither of them. I'm more of an R&B.
No, but like,
if-
but you know the
that's a
personalities,
football
like the social
player.
media personalities.
really.
Okay, so Russell Wilson, and this is by the way not true. I'm gonna have my friend who actually played football with him at University of North Carolina. That's not he's North Carolina State. He's not like that in real life at all.
I know.
He's like a thug. Russell Wilson.
I know.
My cousin, my boy's like, bro, he's not like that at all. It's all personality. It's all for like the show. He knows what he's doing. But get back to it. The social media portion of it is that Russell Wilson's like a nice guy. He bends over for Ciara. He's like does anything for her. He's like that typical like too nice of a guy. And then you know on the opposite spectrum, Future is like the toxic guy. He's taking on girls' dates. He's buying them whatever. He's fucking girls, leaving them. You know he's like that. You know he breaks up with you, then he texts you when he's lonely. That type of shit. So would you rather have a guy who's like toxic, like a Future, or like a too nice guy who's bending over doing whatever for you, even though he's not like that in real life?
Too nice guy.
A nice guy?
Yeah.
well, as Drake said, nice guys always finish off what he started.
Because
Bars.
they took the wrong path. And they ended up with a fraud asshole. Sorry.
No, you guys feelings hurt. You guys feelings hurt. So when does the nice guy get too nice? Do you have an example of like your dating history of your roster? You said when on your roster, who on your roster? Don't give names, but like example on your roster, who did something too nice, and you're like, you know what? I know this guy is nice, but fuck him. I don't want this guy because he's just too nice. He's just too much of a bitch.
Wait, okay. Because I'm not trying to name names.
No, leave names out of it. Let's give the example.
Honestly, so this guy, he was very nice. He was basically a yes man. But also at the same time, like it was to the point where I basically had to tell him how to live. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Honestly, it felt like I was his mom. So, I don't know, maybe he was walking on eggshells. Generally, I wanted the best for this kid, but he didn't really want it as much as I wanted it for him. You can't want something more than, how do you say? I can't want your success more than you want your success. Like, I'm gonna, like, be there to support you and push you, but if you're not pulling your weight, like, that's where I give up. And he was definitely a nice guy, but
But I don't know the situation at all. So coming from the host side of it, but okay, he's nice, but why was he like? How was he too nice? Like, what broke it off? Like, I don't get this example at this moment.
He didn't really have an opinion. It was almost like, yo, like, where's your personality at? Like,
Okay, so you'd be like, hey, hey, what up, baby? Wanna go to Chili's? And he's just like, yes. Do you wanna do this?
Yeah, I guess. Or like, even like when it came to like just trying to get his like opinion or his perspective on certain things, it's just like, oh, I hit like a wall. Like, he's just like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, bro, like, who am I dealing with right now? I feel like you're just trying to wait for what I think so that you can say it.
So you'd be like, oh, I got my nails done. You like them? He was never like, he'd never be like, no, they're ugly, or I don't like your outfit. He's always like, oh, wow, your outfit's gorgeous. Oh, your nails are nice. Oh, this is nice. That's nice. He was never speaking his mind.
So you'd like somebody to tell you that your nails are ugly?
I want somebody to be real and not be afraid to hurt my feelings, but also like definitely be considerate on the delivery. I mean, I've never been in a situation where like
is that what you're saying?
Foul, but like definitely like, you know, be straight. Don't be afraid to be straight up with me.
So like say you walked in today. Say we were talking. You walk in. I'm like, damn, I don't like that coat. That type of shit. Like, what do you mean? Like, say we was just talking. You like my fit? Oh, damn, Betty. I don't know. I don't like that. I'm saying hypothetically. Say we're talking. You're coming over. We're about to go out.
Okay.
Hey, Effie, you like my outfit? Honestly, not really.
So if you're gonna do something like that, suggest like a resolution, because at that point it's like you're providing a problem. How do I fix it? Or like what do you think would be better? Not just be like, I don't fuck with that. It's like, all right, what do I do with that? You know, it's not really proactive.
But shouldn't you not really? See, I don't think it really matters what anybody
It doesn't,
says.
but that's just like, that's like in a scenario type of thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get, because if I'm doing something wrong, for example, I want someone to tell me, like, I'm out of pocket.
Yeah.
I don't want someone to just be like, no, you're fine, you were good. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if I do some foul shit, like, call me out on it.
Call me out on it.
Keep me accountable. Hold me accountable.
Hold me accountable, but in private.
Yes.
I'm very big on, like, because if you love that person, you respect that person enough, you're gonna hold me accountable and you're gonna call me out, but in private. I don't do none of that shaming shit in front of people, because like, you wouldn't like it if I did that to you. Right?
Hell no, yeah.
I respect you enough and I love you enough to just tell you in private, because like, I care about how you come off towards other people too.
No facts.
Right.
But have you ever had a situation though where someone did tell you something in private and you're like, fuck, Jerry, don't be telling me that shit. You don't know what you're talking about, motherfucker.
The good advice I always hated, but looking back, it made me greater.
Was that fucking Pusha T?
No. But I think that's I think that's how I would feel, right? If someone says something to me that I don't like, why don't I like that? It's because my ego is bigger, right? So I think when people are trying to tell me things, I've come to learn that you have to understand that it may be harsh, but it's out of place of love. And people who don't receive people who don't receive that feedback and constantly think that they're right, they don't grow. They don't go anywhere. They're stagnant. So maybe my feelings will be hurt, but maybe it's what I needed to hear to kind of go past
Your
that.
real ones will always keep it real with you, and at the end of the day, it's really important to be coachable and be malleable and be open to different perspectives, because otherwise you're gonna have a fixed mindset and you're just not gonna evolve.
I'm a firm believer in the saying that the truth is like medicine and it's not meant to taste good. So although, you know, certain opinions aren't true, but you gotta take them with a grain of salt, but you still gotta, you know, use your train of thought and also apply that to what the masses are telling you to come up with an idea of what's right and what's wrong. There's never really a true answer. It's more of a gray area, and it's about navigating that gray area. No,
facts. God, we're getting really philosophical today. We're gonna deep diving into it.
The shot.
The shots.
The shot.
Devon's coming out.
That one shot.
If you guys don't know, Devon is
the one on the creep up over here.
Don't give away the spelling.
You guys see Devon out. He's out here macking to everybody.
I'm also Eric. I was given Eric.
Is that your weight personality?
I don't know. My work friends call me Eric.
Oh, yeah, so it's your weight personality.
I don't know, but I guess I was like, Eric kind of works.
You don't look like an Eric at all.
He does
I
not
don't,
look like
but
an
it's
Eric.
like, hello, I'm Eric, motherfucker.
Is that your voice? That's his cosplay voice when he gets fucking knifed.
I'm done.
Oh, I'm Eric. I'll do it again.
That's his hotline voice. Hello, it's
He's
my
hotline
name,
blinging.
Yo,
Okay, so we know it's 6'3" and over. And what else are you looking for? What? I don't know, guys. I got you on Twitter too. By your tweets, it seems like you're off the market mentally. Is that you, Betty, right now? You're off the market, not looking for anything?
So
Our viewers want to know because they're probably sliding in your DMs after this.
all right. So for a long time, I have not been participating at all. And it's funny that you bring this up now because it hasn't been up until 2 days ago. I kind of, in a way, I guess you could say, I had like reopened something with somebody that I was kind of with, I guess not, somebody that I would have been had it not been for my ex of, I guess, 5+ years. Just keep it at that.
Oh shit! It sounds like a whole
It's
whole
a whole
mess.
thing. It's a whole thing. And if you see this, you know what? Fuck it. We out here living our lives. But anyways, and it's been going good thus far.
It's been 2 days. I mean, hopefully it's going to fucking
Exactly.
good.
I mean, like, homeboy's been waiting for a long time, so he's really, like,
Damn.
I guess you could say he's been banking on it.
Yo, when Wait For You came out, he must have been playing that shit on repeat. That was him, like, singing the fucking, when it came out, I was like, yo, this is me. Fuck.
He knows I'm out here doing this podcast, too.
Oh, he's definitely watching this shit out
He
there.
told me, he's like, let me know when it's over. I'm like,
Ah.
it's at nighttime. It's the hour, buddy. It's the hour.
stop. And y'all know me too. I remember you telling me like, cause like David, you know, I be telling you all about my love life. So
Yeah.
I remember you gave it a name. You're like Betty from the block or some shit.
Oh,
Like that.
that's what I have you on my contact list.
Not that I've been about on block.
No,
Because
she has
actually,
not
like,
at all.
My perspective is coming from somebody who doesn't really participate at all. Like, I have a lot of pride, and I very much prioritize my peace. As soon as somebody fucks with that shit, cut off. That's it. It's over. Because I'm really good at being alone. And I love being alone. I got my friends and my family. I'm set.
Jeez, that's all she need.
And whenever it comes to somebody, I guess, in that realm of romance, in that realm of, like, the dating life, you have to make it worth it, because I'm dating myself until somebody comes around and does it better than me.
And swipes you off your feet.
Exactly. And
That being said, so like you're on, hypothetically, I don't know if you are or not. I haven't seen you on there, so I don't think so. But on Tinder, so if you're swiping right, what's catching your eye? You said it's all like the look test too. So what catches Betty's eye?
so I'm not on any of those sites, but if I was, I'm very
Okay, you're in the club. You're at Day Trail. You're at PVD Fest. What's catching your eye?
like appearance wise.
Yeah, I think appearance is a huge thing. I think when people say that shit, they're like, "Oh, it doesn't matter." You're fucking lying. It definitely matters.
That's fat cat.
You're definitely fucking lying.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And I hate that people stay shaming people for that, because it's like, no, this is like one of the only departments in my life that I'm allowed to have a preference, so fuck
Yeah.
you, alright? Like, I'm definitely allowed to have a preference in this department in my life. Anyways, I'm very big on hygiene and morals, if we share the same values. Very, very big on that.
Yeah, but you can't tell that at Day Trail. Everyone's fucking lying on each other, fucking
okay.
going duty lining and shit.
How
The fuck, no one got
somebody,
morals
like,
at fucking Day Trail.
No one does.
I broke my phone at day trail, so
Everyone's really drunk today.
Alright, then at that point, I guess if we're talking like straight up appearance wise, that's it. Hygiene, how you dress.
I brush my teeth. I dress nice. Okay.
Some people are gonna hate me for this, but I'm just being blunt over here.
Be on it.
Blunt Betty.
I'm very big on sticking with Latinos, because I'm very big on holding on to my culture, because me being a first-gen immigrant in the U.S., you're constantly dealing with liminality, and you're constantly dealing with like holding on to your Latinidad, you know?
No, for sure.
I don't care what color you are, but I really make it a point to stick with Latinos because it's very
But it can be
important.
any. It can be Puerto Rican, Dominican.
Any.
Oh, okay.
Any. But Latinidad is very important to me. But I will say, if I do meet somebody who isn't Latino and it really kicks off, that's God, and it's just working out.
Yeah, like if you're
At that
Drake,
point.
you know, you're looking the other way. Ah, fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm having a Jewish
I
baby.
like what I like at the end of the day. If it doesn't go with what I originally like stood for, fuck it, I like what I like. I almost dated a Trinidadian before.
Oh shit.
But their culture,
Fucking
the
Trinidad
thing is,
James over here.
the thing is though, I feel like Latinos, and like Black Americans, for example, we have similar cultures, like
Yeah.
Trinidadians, Cape Verdeans, even Africans. We have very similar.
All right,
cultures,
Dave.
like
Which fucking
Nigerians.
what African you talking to?
I'm not, but I'd be really open to it because
Nah, you're
culture
giving
is
you're
really
giving
great.
hints. You're giving hints. You're like, you know what? I will make an exception
Their
for.
culture is so similar to ours. I think it would be okay, but I agree, Betty. Like if it's a complete 180, I'm gonna be like chill, like
Because it's just really fun.
I don't
It's
want
not
no
what we're
mayonnaise
used
with
to.
bread.
I think I agree with Betty. It's like the more I get in tune with my roots and where my parents and my family come from, and just being a first generation born American, I want to like keep those roots, and the only way to keep those roots is finding a partner that matches, you know, that's those same values that we stand for. So I 100% agree.
So you're saying you said hygiene. They gotta be NBA player height. You gotta be Hispanic. That's gonna be tough finding the tall Hispanic. First off, that tall.
They gotta be
Facts.
thicker than me.
But when you're looking at them, how about like a parent? Like, are you preferring someone who like looks like they go to the gym, who doesn't go to the gym? They're fit, muscular. Would you date a person who's thick, bigger side?
So, I don't care.
I'm trying to hook people up so they know.
I don't care
to
if
fit
you're
your
chubby.
description.
My
I've
boy's a
definitely-
hitch. He's really
Yeah.
he's a hitch right now.
I've definitely been attracted to guys who have been chubby, but my deal breaker is lifestyle. Are you trying to be better? If you're not, if you're complacent, I'm gonna get so tired of that shit. I'm gonna be really turned off at some point. I need to see you wanting to be better, because I'm constantly trying to be better. And if I get with somebody who's not trying to be better, it's gonna hold me back.
By saying be better, you mean being better health-wise.
ambition-wise, career-wise. You're always constantly trying to level up. If you're okay with just being comfortable, that is so dangerous, and it can be even really self-destructive. Like I'm constantly trying to level up in my life, whether that's career-wise, health-wise, adventure-wise, and like adding more stories to my life, learning more, growing more. That's super, super, super important for me. And if somebody's just okay with just playing video games and smoking weed all day, you lost me.
So you're talking to someone, they're 6'3", they're Colombian. You think they're so attractive, but motherfucker doesn't have a car and he works only
At
18 hours a week, making 13 hours and like $13 minimum wage, and he has no ambition to get another job.
It's gonna get old. I'm gonna get tired of it. Probably within like a month or two, I'm gonna be like, all right. Because at that point, if I'm constantly pushing you and I want your success more than you want your success, I'm your mother at that point. And I've done that before. I'm not doing it again.
So how about you? You said you're attracted to the thick with the 2 C's before, but so if they're not hitting the gym, they're not getting any in shape. They're not showing that type of ambition. You're kicking them to the curve because they're not trying to hit that gym. They're not trying to work on themselves.
I don't care if you're thick. I don't care if you have rolls. If you're cute, you're cute. I like what I like.
Ooh.
But
Jerry, you got fucking fit for no reason.
if I see that you have no type of desire to be better, you lost me. You truly lost me, because I'm constantly trying to be better. Why am I gonna be with somebody who doesn't want to be better? They're gonna bring me down. Like,
Big facts.
I'm constantly trying to be better. Why would I associate myself? That's like being in the room and then being the smartest person there. No, you want to be in the room where everybody's smarter than you so that you can get better and grow. You know?
If that's the type of mentality that all women were on, then it'd be a beautiful world.
Facts. But Jerry, so what's your thoughts on that? So what's your dream girl? What are you looking for at day trail? What are you looking for on the streets? Do you agree with what Betty's saying, that you can't talk to someone who's not trying to work on themselves or health, their career? Are you disagreeing with what she said, or what's your thoughts on this?
I mean, this is one of my like closest friends, because like her values align with mine. It's just like, it's all about growth, at least career wise, mentally, physically, spiritually. If you're not trying to grow, if you're not trying to make me a better person every day, because you could potentially be the person I must spend the rest of my life with, and you're not giving me those things, then that's not gonna fulfill me. I'm gonna feel some sort of unsatisfaction if one of those things that I mentioned don't fit. I'm gonna feel unsatisfied, because those are the things I look for. I'm constantly trying to grow, push myself. So if I'm not receiving that, because I'm gonna give that to the person I'm with, what I give, like, they better reciprocate at the end of the day, and that's just what I look for.
So kind of same question I gave to Betty. You're talking to someone, she's everything you're looking for, but she doesn't have a career. Is that a deal breaker for you?
I mean, if she's driven and she has the motivation, she just doesn't know what she wants to do, I think that's...
But I mean, at this point, I mean, we're all, mid-20s, older 20s. You don't think if they don't have any type of even aspect or idea what they're trying to do, you don't think that's like a kind of red flag at that point?
I mean, to a certain extent, it could be a red flag, but, everybody has their own time. I personally believe that 30 is the new 20. A lot of people who are like 30, they're really coming to realize who they are. And I respect that. And if they have everything locked down, like in what they're doing, and they just don't know what they want to do, that takes time. And, some people are lucky and blessed in their life to figure that out at age 10, 15, 20. But some people they need to go through experiences and experience things that shape them to realize, like, this is what I want and this is what I not and what I don't. And I think that's just what comes with life, and I can't knock somebody towards that. I think all you can do is encourage them to really reflect on their life and what they like and what they don't, and through that they'll figure out what they want.
So career, you're giving them a pass. You're gonna work with them
if they're driven enough.
They're driven enough.
It's not like
as long as they're not complacent.
Yeah.
So, how about the gym? I know everyone know. I mean, people who do know you, you're out here posting your fitness every single day, like 1,300 calories.
That runs.
Yeah, the kid that runs. I got you on Apple Fitness, bro. You're one of my main guys. You, Frankie. I know Frankie be watching this. He'll be out here motivating me. Alan, one of our reviewed guests, great photographer. Go get at him. And so them three, you guys, you're always there. So you're always at the gym. You're always on the track. You're always doing something. Like me, you, and David. My brother went to Tampa last year. We got fucking drunk, and this kid's up the next morning, 7 o'clock, 8-mile run. So a lot of people don't have that drive in the gym. It's tough to find that motivation. So all that being said, is that a deal breaker if someone's not in that same mindset and level you are in fitness?
All I'm saying is that I don't expect people to match my drive and my dedication to working on myself, but it's all about people wanting to want more for themselves. And this boils back to what I said earlier, is that there's a lot of things in this life that we can't control, but one thing we can control in this life is our body, and being able to make an active effort to make that change to be the person we want to be with our physical self. So I encourage everybody to work towards the best version of themselves, and if they don't want that for themselves, then for me, it's unattractive.
So it's like, say she's looks in shape. A lot of people who look like they're in shape who don't do anything. Fucking Chris one of our previous guests, Elray's brother. This motherfucker has like a 6-pack, eats like shit, eats whatever, but he looks like he's in the best shape of his life. I know he plays basketball. I'm not saying he doesn't. I know you be working out, Chris, but not like to that extent. But there's people who don't do anything. So say like she looks like she's in shape, but she doesn't go to the gym. Is that still not attractive to you? That is, you still have to make the effort to go to the gym at least or do something active. Or if you look good, that's fine for you.
I think when you're constantly building a connection with somebody and you see them like not working towards themselves, or like you're like, hey, what are you doing? You're just like, they're just like watching Netflix, and it's like for a whole entire day and they're in their bed. I think personally for me, it's like you're a whole couch potato. It's like, it throws me off. Like
even if they're in shape, like, even if they look like they're in shape, that's still unattractive to you.
No, because physicality is very short term in our youth, and one day that's gonna fade. But if you're constantly working towards your physical and maintaining yourself, that's what makes things last in a relationship as well as just in terms of maintenance.
It's like lifestyle compatibility.
The thing is, right?
Let's hear Eric.
I agree with all of this, but something that I've been learning is when you're trying to look for somebody, you have to elevate your own frequency. So a lot of times we're like, oh, I don't know why I keep on attracting these people that are like unavailable or emotionally unavailable or unstable. That's because there's something within you that's unstable. There's something within you that hasn't healed. So now that I have that awareness that I've been working on, I say, why is the person I'm talking to acting like this? Well, what's inside of me that I haven't healed? That might be something from childhood that is the reason I keep on attracting these people. Once you elevate yourself to a certain frequency, you're only gonna match yourself with people who are ready and who are on that. So that's why I think it's so like crucial that you work on yourself and just keep on going and keep on being your best self. Because I seen that some TikTok too. It was like sometimes when you're working on yourself, it's like, oh shit, this shit get lonely. Like, damn, I don't got I don't got the streets. I don't got the nighttime. Yeah, but you don't. So you have less options, but you actually have more quality of options, right? So I'd rather have 10 gourmet restaurants, right? 10 Michelin star restaurants than 40 McDonald's. That's how I kind of see it. But in order for me to get on those Michelin restaurants, right, there's things I need to do. Like, I need to dress up nice. I need to have that income.
There's a feeling why you're the common denominator. So you gotta, figure out, what can I do different to get different?
Yes. What can I do different to get different? And why am I getting the same thing? What? I feel like it's all, what am I not doing differently? I think
of thing. When you say, elevating your frequency, I think the way I interpret that is you realize there's a certain standard for yourself, and then when you see that lower standard per se, it's like you recognize that, you recognize what that is, and you're not willing to accept it, so you're gonna ignore that, or you're gonna move on from that and try to pursue something that's even greater because it's out there. So that's what it is to elevate your frequency. There's more out there, and you're willing to leave what's already there because you're confident that there's more that's better for you.
Right.
In the universe.
The thing where I feel like some people get stuck is they scared to leave what they have currently for what's better, because they don't know what's better. So they can be. A lot of people are unhappy as fuck.
100%.
I'm in an 8-year relationship.
50% of marriages are they end up in divorce by 30.
Exactly.
So my odds are fucking good. I skipped the divorce. I skipped the divorce, baby. And you're divorced, let me know. Explore F right there. You're gonna slide in. And you can slide into David, you can slide into Jerry. Oh yeah, we can explore.
And marriage is a social construct that was constructed by society and doesn't really exist, and it's just all a fabrication, and it's not really worth anything.
What the fuck? That was real as fuck. Yeah, that's up already? He read off his fucking teleprompter.
I'm just saying.
But there was that Drake interview I don't remember exactly what he quoted, but the one like in his house, like his mansion. Did you see that? Look at it. The Drake one. It was like 2 years ago, like during COVID or whatever. He like speaks on like being single and like how he's like so rich and successful. Just watch that. That's exactly how I feel. I couldn't say any better than that. I can't like repeat it, but just watch that. That's exactly how I feel.
I want to watch it.
Inserts clip right here.
Yeah, literally, that's exactly how I felt. I'm like, wow, Drake, is that me? What the fuck?
You're saying you're Jersey right now.
I'm Drake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Champagne Poppy, baby.
The thing is, we're from a different generation, and I think our generation in the past, like our parents, it was such a big thing to get married and find a partner. Like that was a big thing about life.
Bro, my mom had me. She was like 22. It's
Yeah.
nuts.
My mom
No,
had me
I'm
mad
at 23. I'm 24 right now.
My mom had me at 34, but it was still like a goal. Like
Yeah.
right? It's like, oh, you gotta do this. Yeah, I feel like now we're like, no, like whether people have, a lot of our cousins are like mid 30s. They ain't
I
having no
got cousins who
kids.
have kids who have kids.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
so it's like a lot of our cousins don't have kids, for example.
Yeah.
And they live fulfilled lives. They live in their best life. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I think we need to get out of that mentality that your life is not good if you're not, or it's not complete if you're not married or if you don't have kids. That's old school mentality. You can
Bars.
do so much more.
I agree.
Do you ever feel that pressure as a female side, Betty?
Definitely not. I'm out here. I don't intend to have kids till I'm like early 30s.
But we're saying pressure more like
From
from
the
the
family.
family side. Like they're like, oh, where's your boyfriend?
So,
Or, like,
alright.
what's going on?
Every single time I go back to Colombia or Ecuador, I definitely have family who are like, "You know, you're okay," or just like, "When do you want to have kids and stuff?" And I'm just like,
Hey, you can rent me out if you want for the weekend.
"Huh?
You can rent me out for the weekend. I'll be your boyfriend.
Just to take
I
to
don't
Colombia.
care." Like I'd be like, "No, like I'm out
500.
here. I'm traveling with my friends. I'm working. I'm getting the bag. I'm focusing on myself." And it is different for them, but also I have a very jealous father. So he's like, it's fine with me, yo. Like, and I'm just like, yeah, papi, a mí no me interesa, like, tener un novio, like, right now. So,
He's vibing. He's like,
he's vibing.
He's like,
He's
fuck
straight.
yeah.
He's like, this is great. That's my daughter. No boyfriend, así me gusta. So, I don't get that much pressure, but definitely whenever I go back, todas las tías y el novio que, blah, blah, no quieres tener hijos, etc., etc. So, it's not much pressure. I really show up and I just don't give a fuck. But I definitely see like some of my cousins who do have kids, they're just like, what do you mean you don't want kids right now? I'm like, because I'm gonna be the rich tia, okay? I'm gonna be the rich tia. I'll spoil your kid, I'll spoil mis sobrinos. But right now, I feel like a kid. For me to have a kid right now, I'm like, bro, even just thinking about having a dog, I'm like, I don't know if I could do that.
I'm the same way.
I don't know if I could do that.
Dogs are fucking stressful, let me tell you.
Man, imagino. Like, I really believe it. I'm still, like, trying to take care of myself, and it takes a lot.
I'd be
So I can only
struggling.
imagine something that's more than me, like another kid, another dog.
Or another son if you were that mom in the relationship. That's why you.
They say that dogs are babies that never grow up. So
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, like, so I'm the oldest, so I'm the oldest out of my siblings. I have two siblings. I have a 22-year-old sister, but she really, to me, I view her like she's 17. And I have a 11-year-old brother, so he feels like my son. I basically co-raised him. Like, I
Nice.
changed this kid diapers for many years. I got him ready for bed. I got him ready for school. I cooked all his meals. I helped him with his homework. I gave him life advice. So I know what it takes to raise a kid. We're 13 years apart. So I know what that's like. I know that I want to wait. I know the responsibility that it takes. I'm all set for now.
You're trying to be out here. You're trying to be toxic in this summer 2022.
damn right.
I just don't want to
Gonna be a
be
toxic
limited.
summer.
I don't want to be limited at all. I want to make sure I live my life at full force. And I know if I had other people to look after, like, I would have to sacrifice a lot. But like I said, being the oldest, like growing up, definitely I've had to step up to the plate, and it felt like I was also like the third parent growing up. But ever since I moved out, I definitely like had a lot of responsibility taken off of me. Yeah.
Out of the four of us, who do you think's gonna have a kid first?
Damn. That's a bold ass question, bro. Let's do it. Let's everybody answer the question.
All right.
Should we say it on 3?
I mean, I guess. I guess on 3, say, okay, I don't know, like raise your hand or something.
Point. It's point.
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 Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Me? I'm pointing at Jerry.
What did I Jerry too?
Oh, Jerry Certified Lover Boy?
I don't know. I think it would be Jerry.
Oh, alright, never mind.
I wouldn't be
Realistically-
surprised to be on accident.
Honestly,
Damn, Jerry, you be raw dogging?
I'm looking at the like who I'm with right now, and I know y'all very closely, and it's probably me. And I'm not going like.
What, you be raw
You're the
dogging?
closest
No,
one
I'm
right
not
now.
saying.
Maybe
none of
raw
that.
You sound
dogging.
like a slut.
I'm saying
I don't know
everybody use
Pull out
protection.
game now,
It's very
point.
important because
Oh, whoops.
that's wild.
Yes.
And I just know everybody here, and that's it.
Why wouldn't it be me? Out of curiosity, is the next topic.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Because
That's a
you're
good. That's a
living.
good.
I mean, it could.
It could be.
It could.
But why did you pick Jerry instead of me?
Because you're living. Well, Jerry is too, but I don't know. I feel like
Are you
Jerry
about to
would.
blast me right now? What the fuck?
They're asking. I don't know. I think Jerry. He's a CLB more.
He's
so.
more proactive.
I'm more proactive.
He's more
You think
proactive.
I'm an acne solution, bro?
No.
Damn, saying I'm a virgin.
He gets farther and
He gets-
deeper in
Yes,
the
and
relationship
relationships
type
than
of
we
scale.
than other compared to all of us. He's the
Yeah.
one who gets the most like into it. You know.
I'm a relationship ass dude.
And we just-
yeah.
Cut that shit.
Exactly. I'm very quick to be like, nope.
Yeah.
Let me cry real quick and then I'll be ready for round 2 tomorrow.
I think.
Nah, you need a fucking knife, bro.
I think I've
Deadass.
been cursed,
Yep.
I've been cursed with the gift of falling too fast, so that's why they say that.
Yeah, no, I typically don't have that problem.
But gremlins are cute and all. But
Gremlins?
I don't want none of them gremlins.
I mean children.
I'm dead.
Nah,
I
they
should've
not
known.
cute.
But they're
not cute.
expensive. I'm just saying, like,
Very.
I can't even afford myself right now.
That's what
like,
I'm
yo, I be
saying.
spending money, and then I'm like, I want to go on vacation because I deserve it.
Yeah, bro, because you go to area, spend
Yeah.
fucking $200 on a hookah. That's fucking wild.
Really.
Area's canceled.
Yo,
For real.
There
That's
when
like
they
a
did
foul. We were about to get canceled for talking about area.
Nah, they canceled.
All right, question.
$10, $20 cover to get in.
Yo, nuts.
I boycotted
Yeah.
them for
Yeah,
a
buddy.
whole year before.
Fuck that.
But every time I go to area, I be getting trash. I'm like,
Yeah, you got fucking rock last time.
Me last.
I don't even know how I got home. I don't know how I got home.
Jerry, that's when you guys fucking got you home.
I don't remember how I got home.
Would you rather be, Jerry can answer this first. Would you rather be stranded in the middle of the ocean, but you have a life jacket? That's it. Or you're stranded in the desert. What are you choosing?
The desert.
I think the desert. The ocean scares me. There's a big element. All right, so context. Growing up, my dad's job always had this oceanography camp, and we would always go to these lakes and explore because Rhode Island's the ocean state. So there's a lot of things with the ocean. We go to different little like marshes and everything. And so one time we went to this marsh, and there was fucking hermit crabs. And if y'all ever seen hermit crabs, they look like fucking weirdo dinosaur looking ass fucking crabs with these big ass pointy shells, like they belonged in Mario Bros. No cap. And I stepped on one going in the marsh, and I flipped out, and I don't like the water. Mrs.
blame you.
Dan,
More of the story. Jared don't like water.
yo, place a hermit crab right here, and just so y'all know how fucking weird looking these crabs look. They're harmless, but they look weird as fuck, and they look like they're prehistoric.
So desert for Jerry.
Offer.
Definitely the desert for me because the ocean, one, I stay laughing. I stay laughing at my own situations. I'll get a memory. Things are hilarious for me randomly. As soon as I start laughing in the middle of the ocean, I start drowning. It's over. So and
bad.
also, you never know if something could just grab you. So you're constantly just treading.
Yeah.
I grew up on the swim team, so like treading in water was like a thing that they did during practice. That gets super tiring after some time, and you can only float for so much. And especially being in the ocean, there's a lot of currents. You get tossed around. It's a lot. I definitely prefer being in the desert.
Yep, same.
Because worst case scenario, I'll pass out. So.
Oh, you're gonna die either way. You're dying either way.
Either way, I'm dying. I'd rather
Dying
not
either way.
worry about something like. I just rather pass out before struggling.
But the thing is, you said the ocean with the life jacket.
Yeah, that's want to be nice. No life
That's it,
jacket.
he
No life
said life
jacket.
jacket.
No life jacket.
No,
Nah,
like
come on, you can't change that. Nah.
Yeah, no life jacket.
I'll still take the ocean. Fuck it. I ain't gonna die in the fucking heat. You know how hot it is in the fucking. I love the ocean. I love the beach. I will live on a beach in 5 years. I like, and the thing is, but ocean, I feel like, I don't know, Free Willy will come save me or some shit.
You know what I'm
Save you,
remembering,
fucking eat you.
David? And you swiped up on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. People who
Damn,
say I
I'm
love
swiping
the
up on that
ocean.
shit. She's blowing my spot
And
up.
I don't know if you saw it, David, but I had posted like people who say I love the ocean and me at the ocetion. It's just me getting fucking like bodied by
Yeah.
all the
I
waves.
love
I'm just
that
like
body.
just
Ocean
like
body,
What?
please.
You guys getting bodied, bro. Like the tall girls.
Yeah, he said that with such
When the ocean
confidence.
bodies me and throws me, and
I'm
then, you
pretty
know,
sure he likes getting bodied at this
I'm
point.
like, damn.
You ever get smacked during sex?
Nah,
Smackdown,
choked.
no Monday night.
No, I'm taking a sip right now.
oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna say it. TMI, but I don't give a fuck. I definitely got choked one time. during
Oh,
intercourse.
nice.
I got choked one time, and immediately I was like, if you don't release me, I will fuck you up.
But you low-key,
get-
you're like, I like the toxic, though. Do it again.
I like the toxic, but once you cross that line, I'm gonna get heated, and I'm not trying to be aggressive. I'm trying to be better, you know. So like,
Should have smacked him.
I remember just like on like reflex, I pulled up mine and be like, if you don't let go of me, I'm gonna deck you right now.
Boom, boom, pow.
He's probably like, oh shit, I like
He
it.
never did it again. He never did it again.
Whoever it was, do it again. She liked it. She likes the toxic. How about you, Jerry? You fucking smacking a girl?
Nah, I'm very respectful.
Oh,
I was taught to be raised with
We love a
morals,
good,
and-
respectful man.
He kisses the girl on the forehead after. Like,
good job, mommy.
Yeah, I think I'm the first one to like get a girl pregnant, so I can't really talk much on this subject.
he's like, kiss her fucking stomach. Hopefully.
I cannot give you all my trade secrets.
I was gonna say
apparently.
something, but it's very. I think it's. I don't know. You can edit it out if anything.
Nah, go for it.
It was like, no more Plan B, so throw her down the stairs.
That's gonna be a
That's
fucking
when the
drop.
best friend like, I got you, shove.
You're a slut.
You sound like a slut.
No kizzy, bro.
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you during sex, Jerry?
That's a wild question. I think it's a violation when I'm having sex with someone and they grab my ass cheeks
You sound like a slut.
and they motion my strokes by grabbing my ass cheeks to like push it forward, and it's very emasculating when a woman grabs my ass cheeks.
Is she talking dirty to you at the same time? Like, yeah, keep going, daddy.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Nah, it's
I gotta
just
do it
weird.
now, fuck.
It's just mad weird. Like you stroking and then they grabbing your ass cheeks too to like make the force a little
Well,
bit
you're-
more powerful.
You're running fucking Jerry. She likes the thighs.
But like I know I got a little clapper and my mom blessed me, but like you ain't gotta do all
Stay
that.
saying that too.
I
do remember.
I'm not
you
even
saying
joking.
that.
It's just what it is. My mama blessed me with some thick thighs. But you ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta grab my cheeks. That's just crazy, you know. It's happened multiple times. Well, like I'm abstinent now.
Nah,
but
he's
yeah.
he's definitely
I have a
he's happy now. He's like, yeah, hell yeah. Girls, grab my ass. That's what he's trying to say.
No, bro. That shit's a violation.
It's okay.
Spider. Oh, you got a hair right here.
Yo, no cap.
Hair.
There's nothing more emasculating when you're having sex with a woman and they're grabbing your ass cheeks. As a man, I firmly believe that.
How about you, David?
I am a very like Zano kid, and I go to school, I go to work.
Well, you already fucking said you like the knife play.
It's good psycho, right?
Oh, you got choked.
Make me bleed.
Yeah, choked.
You got choked.
She barely broke. She barely could breathe.
One time this girl was on top of me, and she smacked the fucking shit out of me. Yo, I couldn't fucking think. I couldn't, like, my ears were ringing. You know what I'm like, oh, she's like talking dirty. I'm like, oh, I like it. Like, what up, she's talking shit, and blah, blah, blah. And then,
I know you got him.
yo, nothing, like, no, like, warning, not even, like, beforehand, like, hey, are you cool with smacking? I'm like, yeah, cool,
You
like,
was not
lightly,
nutting
though.
anytime soon.
Bro, she, on top riding, I'm like, it was all good, and then she, I don't know where. I was like, oh, shit. I couldn't think. I couldn't, like, I hear. I was ringing. I'm like, oh, what the
That's the whole point.
Fuck.
Like you're not nutting anytime soon after that. 'cause
Bro, I
your
was
shit's
like,
gonna
oh shit. And then like 2 minutes later, other side, bro, both ears is ringing. I'm like, I can't even fucking think. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna smack this bitch back. 100%.
That whole session lasted an hour.
Bro, I
She
came-
was not with it.
And then I got on top, smacked the fuck out of her. I smacked the shit out of her.
Well,
She liked it though.
No,
So.
we're not doing that. We're not.
she consented and she liked it.
Oh
Okay?
yeah.
Come on.
Let me
Throw that out there real
Them
quick.
cases, them lawyer can.
Yo, bro.
She liked it. Okay.
No.
Okay, viewers.
David
Mind your
gets,
fucking business.
Devon gets aggressive.
I think I get really aggressive when I'm lit.
Oh, I believe it.
You believe it? Yeah.
yes.
I'm like,
Yeah,
No,
bro, we know
we've
that.
seen it.
Yeah,
We've
that-
seen it.
It's lit.
if you wake me up when I'm sleeping, it's
Don't do
over.
it.
It's over.
Don't
do
do
not
it.
wake me up when I'm sleeping. Do not.
You-
I just go hard, like, especially
really
if it's for something fucking stupid, like.
It's very
What's something
amusing when
stupid?
you're on the outside, but I've definitely seen him like, yo, David is spicy. Do not. Do not.
It's like if you want, like, if I'm really knocked out, you want, nah, because if you wake me up to take a shot, I'll respect it 100%.
Like, all right.
That's like, you know, what's that shit called? Not valores, like priorities. Yes,
Priorities.
priorities. But if I'm like, if you wake me up to just like talk to me, like, what the fuck? I'm fucking sleeping. Wake me up. This happened before, but yeah.
So how having such a big family, how do you growing up, do you enjoy having that big family aspect of everything? Now I feel like you're talking about your family waking you up probably at the same time. I feel like could you grew up in a lot of people in your fucking house.
I grew up with mad motherfuckers in my fucking house constantly. Yeah, because I grew up, so
Mad little people.
That
yeah, big tempers. Yeah. So I grew up with like me, my mom, my grandma, and grandpa, and then Nati and her mom.
Then everybody visiting every fucking
And
day.
everybody visiting, so it was constantly somebody there. So I appreciate it because it taught me a lot about like family and whatever, and I got to really get really close to my grandparents, and they were like my second parents. But I was like, damn, I need my space, and I think that's why I always wanted something that was just my own and my mom's own. So I think that's what motivated me to like get out and like rent an apartment and then, you know, buy a home, because I wanted like a safe space. Like I like to go home.
New homeowner.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. It keeps me up at night, but it's gonna be worth it.
Oh, it's gonna be worse. Trust me, you haven't even fucking moved yet. It gets worse.
I know. So it's a challenge, but it's gonna be worth it. But I think being able to go home and have peace and just have that quiet, I think it's something that I never had in my life.
Bro, both of us.
Yeah,
you humongous family.
Family too. Your brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy. Like now, like living myself, and it's completely different. Like I like chaos. I'm different. I like chaos, but I like being with myself. I'm completely fine being with myself. Travel by myself, going out by myself. But I love being around people. I love being around my friends, my family, stuff like that. But being around that type of family. Well, like I love my family, but you know, it's chaotic.
Yeah, it's
non-stop, like
and
yelling so loud all the time. It's like I
All the
need
time.
Why
that,
you yelling?
bro.
And then like I'm not yelling, this is my voice. Okay, well we're gonna have to concentrate on how to improve communication styles, because you fucking yell for everything.
And when it's
fucking
you
crazy.
and 6 other people talking at the same fucking time, I can't
Yeah,
hear
it
myself
gets nuts.
thinking. Like they can never be on a podcast. I can tell you that much for
Yeah,
sure.
nah. There have to be like rules or like a fucking
That's a
talking
specialty
stick, because-
podcast.
Yeah, like, yo, that'd be a good idea actually.
No, but like that's well, it would be a good idea. But like I'm saying, like no, where it's like too much. We're like, but it's crazy. Where like at the same time we don't like. I've been in my our family house my entire life, where we have so many people, especially on both sides of my family.
Yeah.
Both sides of my family are huge. So it's like I appreciate it, but like then I talk to people. Like I knew somebody. She said she literally had one aunt and one sister. That's it.
That's not.
I'm like, what? I'm like, that's crazy.
That is nuts.
I have like,
No, I know a lot of people like that,
definitely
actually.
relate.
that's wild. Yeah, like my mom's side, like with my mom, then like your like all the aunts, probably like maybe what, like 20 aunts and uncles,
Probably.
like 24. I know like what about those funerals said like 24, like what 20
Yeah, he has
14
like,
kids,
he
24 grandkids, and like 26 great grandkids.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was something like that. Then my mom,
Yeah.
then my dad's side, bro, had 17 uncles. My dad has 17 brothers and 2 sisters
Jeez.
who have kids, who have kids, who have kids, who have kids.
So it gets
That's
wild.
not
They
Latino
were
family.
bored.
Bro.
Back in the
They
day,
had
all
no
they were
TV.
doing,
They
they
had no
were shooting.
TV. Yeah.
Nope.
So
They was shooting.
My grandma had 19 kids, bro. It's nuts.
They
I've
still
sold-
want to work. They try
yeah.
to make sure they got that free labor on the finca.
they were just having fun.
Yeah, bro. My
wild.
family's huge. Like I don't know the opposite.
You know what's weird? Because obviously I was raised with my mom's side of the family more. But when I met a lot of people from my dad's side of the family, I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers like me. Like I'm like, because I'm very like compared to my mom's side of the family, like I'm a little different. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm more like outgoing and just very acelerado at times. And I'm like, and then my cousins from my dad's side, when I link with them, they're kind of the same way. Like Jerry met Luna, and you know my cousins in Miami.
Lil Nas
Y'all
X, you said?
mentioned her
Luna, that's her name.
I said Lil Nas X. I was like, oh shit.
Nah, Luna, like that's her name.
I still
but
have yet to meet her. Y'all have mentioned her.
She's
Y'all have
amazing.
told
She's
me
my
stories.
fun.
I hope she is this
But-
podcast. Shout out to Luna.
I need
Yeah,
to meet
Luna.
Luna, I need to meet
But
you.
it's like, oh shit, like I understand, like that's where this side of me comes from. You know what I mean? But it's one thing I love about living alone is like I don't have to, like sometimes when I live at my house, it'd be like, oh, why you up so late? What the fuck, it's 12 o'clock? And I'm like,
I'm
'cause
Pornhub,
I wanna
leave me alone.
I want to fucking sleep. I don't want to leave
That's
my
the thing.
room.
With living with family, there are no
Boundaries, no
No
boundaries.
boundaries,
Yes, yes. At
So,
all.
what's your thoughts then, Betty? Do you come from a big family? What's your thoughts on what me and Dave were just talking about?
So I come from a very, very big family, but also my immediate family, we're the first ones out here in the U.S. I came here when I was 2 years old. There's 5 of us, but still, like we lived in a very small apartment. In my entire life, like we've always had that one bathroom my entire life. Bang, bang, bang. I'm over here on the toilet, and they're like, "Let me just come in and brush my teeth." I'm running, and if I don't open the door, God forbid, it'd be a whole drama, X, Y, and Z. So I'm still on the toilet. Like we're all so comfortable just being on the toilet in front of each other. Like de verdad. And like somebody will be in the shower, somebody will be brushing their teeth, somebody's like taking a shit, somebody's doing their hair blow drying, doing their makeup, and it's this small ass space in the bathroom. Same thing when it comes to cooking. Everybody's trying to chef something up, or my brother needs something. He's like el niño de la casa. He needs something. So everybody's like, and my mom is always on go, bro. She's always trying to like really maximize her time, but she is always late. She was always late because she'll be like, I got 30 minutes to get get Andres to like MMA, and she's like, I gotta do this vuelta, esa vuelta y la otra. So it's just like, I'm like, mommy,
It's like Colombian time, bro. Everyone's always fucking late.
Yo, and-
seriously,
always late.
That's why it's called POC time.
Yeah.
And Spanish people
Or CPT time.
Like my mom
CPT.
was really
Same shit.
Yeah, a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Like going out too. I felt like it was very like I was on a fucking leash. Like Jerry knows these stories. Like my mom would call my boys up and be like, "Where's this?"
Literally,
Nah.
my father.
You remember that? Yeah.
We would go out, and then this kid's mom was like, "Where's David?"
Yeah, like I was like with Mayu, like I wouldn't even give her
I was like,
his number.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I hang up. Like,
Yeah, and I'm
Oh my
like, yo,
God.
I'm like, what? And I'm like, no, like I need.
So, but you
something
had,
like this.
I'm not sure like about you guys, but I know like obviously your mom's older than like my mom.
Yeah.
So
you're
I have like the
more
newer generation.
understanding. Yeah.
My mom definitely, I mean, she definitely cared, but like she didn't care like I knew she cared where I was, but she wasn't like, you have to be home, you have to do this. Like, I was doing whatever the fuck I wanted.
But if you, but see,
My mom
but-
was
and
like that too.
Yeah,
But
I do whatever I
having
want.
that-
I was
having that
open with her though. I was always open with her.
Having that trust helped you out because you didn't want to like rebel as much.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like when you're more in a fucking leash,
Super different when you're a female.
you want to keep on doing crazy
Yeah,
shit.
I was always upfront. My mom and my dad. I never had to lie.
That's how it should be.
Oh, what are you doing? I'm drinking. Like, I'm
That's
drinking.
how
I'm
it
out.
should be.
I'm
If I said
partying.
I
I'm with a
was
girl.
drinking,
Yeah.
they'll be like, "What the fuck you doing?"
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, if you told your mom that, she'd be like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, I
Yeah.
told straight up. I'm like, I'm doing this. I'm doing
Yeah.
that. I'm here. I'm with Dolan. I'm sleeping at his house. I'm sleeping at Elray's house. Like, I had no reason to lie.
I was never honest with my parents growing up. I'm gonna be 100.
But like, they didn't care though. You're just like, they're like, oh, you can go out, you can
They
do
just
whatever.
didn't care, but
But you're also, because you're your mom's only child, right?
That's another.
Yeah.
thing.
And then you're a younger child,
I'm
so
the
like
youngest.
they probably already had that
They
with
were
Gabe,
tired
and
by
yeah,
the
they were
time
like, you know
they
what,
got
Jerry, do what the
you.
fuck you want, I don't
They're
even
like,
care.
fuck.
they're probably tired of me. They like tired of all my other siblings, and at this point,
I feel like Gabe, I feel like Gabe wouldn't be tough to deal with, would he? Was he? I don't know.
He was older.
Gary or Gabe? Who was the
Exam.
I think we all had our troubles growing up, but I think my parents realized I had a good head on my shoulders, so they didn't have to worry too much. But they just wanted to know what I was doing, like maybe the next day, and even
Yeah.
then, I wouldn't
Sorry,
tell them
homie.
because it's like sometimes the honesty kind of bites back in Hispanic households because you can be a little too truthful to them and they might use that against you. So that's something I learned, but I try my best to find a balance of being honest and then being vague at the same time nowadays because I don't want to be too deceptive towards my parents.
And girls, you hear that? That's in his side. That's his trait. So he's gonna tell you the truth, but he's not gonna tell you everything. Is that the
He's
case?
selective.
Oh, he's like, damn, you got inside me. That's Inception right there.
It's kind of crazy that you like uncovered my like parental trauma
you feeling
into like my relationship.
So I'm gonna tell you everything. I'm gonna like, yo, I did a podcast yesterday, but I wasn't talking about you, but I was. So
Si yo te miento bonito.
Nah, I just said that I'll tell my parents the truth, but I'd be vague about it. So I wouldn't be too descriptive. Damn. But you connected that a little too good.
oh man, yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? And that was part one of my conversation with Jerry, David, and Betty. Shout out to them. Follow them on all social medias, Instagram, TikTok, whatever they got. Support them. Support that love because that was a pretty funny conversation. We got part two coming up at some point. I want to shout out to them three, actually, because that episode was filmed like 3 months ago. And just been having so many guests, trying to get those certain guests out that have like dates in the conversations. And, Jerry, David, and Betty, it was just like a free-flowing, funny conversation. So, yeah, shout out to everybody who's backlogged right now. I'm definitely going to get you out. And, yeah, just have a lot of content right now. I'm putting out, like, 07 Lil Wayne right now. My hard drive is literally getting full. So, shout out to everybody who's coming through, support, give them that love. I really appreciate it. Our 50 episodes coming soon. Got a couple announcements. It's just like achievements that I've been hitting. So appreciate all the supporters. Please like, subscribe, share. It's truly appreciated. The 5-star review on Apple, Spotify, Google. It helps out a lot. Helps us get on the front page, get more viewers out there. So please, if you can do all that stuff, it's appreciated. Follow me on IG, ExploreF. That's actually my everything. That's my TikTok, my Twitter, everything. So run that up, please. I appreciate that. Send us to the moon, like my boy CG Exclusive will say. So yeah, follow through. I like you. Appreciate everything you guys do. Let's get it, baby.